Hi everyone, I'm Lory and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's Higher Self tutorial, part 2, Manifesting Miracles, is a transcript that I will be reading to help you to follow the first post with the same title of the Higher Self tutorial. It is going to be posted down below in the transcript section, and also you can download it off of my soulselfawareness.com website. So I would really appreciate if you could leave comments down below, and also if you would subscribe to my channel. So without any further ado, I will begin reading this tutorial for you, and I'll see you at the end. So today's Higher Self tutorial, How to Manifest Miracles, Part 2, will guide you in 10 steps to a practical understanding of what the higher self is and how to easily connect to it. The higher self is an incredible built-in support system you already have. This tutorial is all you need to awaken to it. Unlock your ability to manifest miracles each day. Learn to raise your vibration instantly, relieving anxiety and stress within minutes. This 10-step higher self tutorial is easy to follow with a meditation that is not painfully obscure, but comforting, easy, and self-healing. Your higher self is the most loving parent and partner you always wish you had, but never knew was there. So establishing a daily practice based on this higher self meditation practice is not only a way to rest and recharge, but can be the center from which to manifest guidance, goals, and dreams by mindfully applying a few specific universal laws. So sit down, deeply breathe, relax, and listen to a way to free yourself from the life you were meant to awaken from, to a life you knew was always meant to be. Finding downtime is essential and almost mandatory as the energies are ramping up. When it gets like this, which seems to be every other minute these days, I periodically allow myself to unplug from the pressure by taking a few minutes to reboot. This can be as simple as either sitting or lying quietly and starting to commence an unbroken stream of deep breaths, diaphragm breathing. Slow, deep breaths to the count of 8 or 10 seconds out and in to connect to my higher self, which is just a matter of breathing and acknowledging it is present. Silent, but present. The higher self is really just the eternal us that is watching over our growth, and when directly engaged, has a unique way of communicating or conveying its presence. When we tune into it by focusing our love, gratitude, and appreciation towards its energetic presence as we deeply breathe, its response will become apparent after a few minutes by how we feel and what begins to dawn on us. After 10 minutes of non-stop deeply breathing, which is a form of meditation and prayer, things will actually begin righting themselves in the field around us as we begin to experience what it's like to access the other 90% of our brains. I will now go over 10 advantages of breathing as meditation with steps to create a daily practice. If you're not sure what diaphragm breathing is or how to do it, a Google search should lead you to a tutorial. I will also explore the nature of our soul and our society's collective dream of survival, and how we can use our meditation practice to awaken from it. By awakening to our light within, we can then create a fulfilling existence and share our unique gifts with the world at large. So now for the 10 guiding talking points of the tutorial. 1. As we nourish the body with air in the specific way of breathing, we essentially invite the invisible but tangible energy of our higher self or soul to ground into our physical body in present time. This is due to the fact that the body is the only part of us that is always in present time. By focusing on deeply filling our diaphragm with air, we ground or anchor our soul's loving and aligning support into the powerful arena of the now. In reality, the soul is the silent, eternal field of potential and is ours to draw into the body with our breath and the attention and focus of an opened mind. Grounding the field in this way in present time is the secret of empowerment. Number 2, empowerment is what we exude from within when our mind is centered by the soul's presence being maintained in the body with every in-breath. Alternatively, when our mind's awareness is focused in the past or future, which is 90% of the time, and is not centered in present time, our potential is trapped outside the body in a third-dimensional construct, here spinning its wheels in time gone by or time not yet in existence, and it is not able to notice opportunities and miracles being brought into the field of the now. Opportunities and miracles are only offered to us when we are fully present and engaged in the body. 3, as we inspire or inhale deeply into the diaphragm, our enhanced awareness begins budding and blossoming with insights and realizations that hadn't dawned on us before because we are actually being given access to information from our own eternal records, or what is called the Akashic Library within. It is very much like accessing the internet by just breathing in our connection to the soul. 4, when we expand our body with the soul's energized frequency, specifically breathing it into areas that are stiff, in pain, concentrated with fear, etc., these symptoms will immediately begin to relax and release. You can easily create a healing meditation with this aspect alone. As you breathe in love light, which is what your higher self is in energetic form, you can imagine your breath inflating any physical area or emotional tension, expanding it with healing light, and on the exhale, relaxing and letting go of any tension or illness you're holding. You can even improve your state of mind by breathing in positive thoughts and releasing negative thinking on the exhale. It's that easy. 5, the essence of our soul or higher self is love itself. As love is eternal outside the constrictions of time and is fifth dimensional by nature, we can raise our vibration and transcend time's limiting trap as soon as we consciously invite the soul's presence in and begin interacting with this eternal field by deeply infiltrating it into the body. We always have the power to change our timeline from negative to positive whenever we remember to breathe. When things start going south while we're out and about, we have the power to charge situations to right themselves within a minute or two by starting to diaphragm breathe and extending gratitude to your soul for its presence. Working this principle of ushering your awareness of the eternal now into the body, no matter when you do it, will cause your lower vibrations, such as fear, doubt, limitation, depression, etc., to be overwhelmed by the higher frequency. The proof of this is that we begin to yawn after a few deep breaths. As we yawn, these energies unhook and are released out of our field within a few seconds. 6. Now we will look at what this meditation practice is like and how it works. I find it works best by consistent daily practice. This can be as simple as finding a comfortable place to sit or lay down, relax, and start diaphragm or power breathing. This practice consists of 2 parts. 1 that I call devotional breathing, and 2, manifesting miracles. Taking between 10 to 20 minutes a day is all the time that is required. You can do this once in the morning or at night if preferred. This can also be done for shorter moments throughout your day if you need to center or reboot. The first half of this practice, devotional meditation, consists of rhythmically sending mental "I love you, I love you, I love you" statements to your soul with every deep breath. Committing to this establishes a partnership and trust with your higher self or soul. The second half of the meditation, Manifesting Miracles, which I will describe below, ends your practice by partnering or co-creating with the soul to manifest your dreams and passions. But first, let's look at establishing an understanding of the soul, our connection to its power and love, and finally, how it can awaken within us the life we always knew was meant to be. The soul is an individualized aspect or ember of the original creator, giving it the same abilities to provide us under its constant watch with all we need. It must, however, follow a universal law of non-interference, as we, our minds, have free will to choose its help or not. The soul cannot impose its guidance on us, so it is up to us to seek out a relationship with it. If we seek its help, calling to it with our love in daily devotional meditation, a bonding occurs. We begin to see that our soul is truly the parent and partner we always wish we had but never knew was there. With daily devotional practice, the courtship between our soul's energy and the mind's attention intertwines and eventually merges, where the two become one. With each step closer towards this goal, the love grows stronger as you notice just how consistent the help from your soul is. Developing this bond is very effective in lessening the fear of navigating life all on our own against the power structure of society or the matrix, and will give us an advantage if we wish to awaken from its hypnotizing dream. If we do, the collective dream serves as a riddle and obstacle that, when challenged, perfects our ability to love and manifest our dreams. 7. The matrix, or society, is a challenging and hypnotizing third-dimensional environment designed to feed off of us until we waken to our soul within. The matrix has been placed in our evolutionary path because its constant strain of adversity and limitation strengthens us, much like the way pressure on carbon creates a diamond. However, until we grow strong enough to awaken to our own divine capacity to love, the diamond, which is the goal of our evolution, we live in its hypnotizing dream of struggle based on the tenets of fear, lack, competition, and judgment. Again, those are fear, lack, competition, and judgment. The constant stress of negotiating these shared societal beliefs is what keeps us distracted and hypnotized. To make it even more difficult to awaken, there is a fail-safe program embedded in our subconscious minds that keep us asleep by dialing down the amount of air we take in with every breath. Just as they say we only use 10% of our brains, that could be said of our lung capacity. When we choose to commit to deep breaths, we can effectively break this spell and overcome the matrix. As mentioned before, the subconscious mind, when used in our decision-making process, draws its information from the same reservoir of fear, lack, judgment, and competition, which are the foundations of the matrix itself. Therefore, until we break our addiction to its counsel and its programmed lack of air intake that keeps us in a continual weakened state, we are stuck in a survival mode loop. Choosing instead to partner with your superconscious or the higher self will strengthen your divine capacity to house source within the body, restoring you to your original creator being status. That is because the lungs, when breathing at full capacity, ignite the ability to access and function in the infinite and eternal storehouse of all information, potential, and love. When we power breathe, we are catapulted outside of the container of time, whose bars are created by past and future, into the eternal now, where we are empowered and able to manifest our dreams. As said before, this is a way to free yourself from the life you were meant to awaken from, to a life you knew was always meant to be. Number 8. So changing your mind's counsel from fear-based advice to love-based inspiration and manifestation is just a matter of choosing to break the mind's habit of going to the subconscious to solve problems. When you choose to work with your higher self instead, through breath, gratitude, and intention, in the peaceful sanctuary of your daily meditation, you access your power to create what you want. To begin, we access this power by observing two universal laws whose principles we will now examine to learn how to apply them in your daily practice. The first law is the law of non-interference. Always ask for your soul's help in each situation. It is not allowed to impose its guidance on you. And the second law is, when you ask, it is given. You have the power to manifest your highest good with the help of the higher self. When you clearly ask for it, it is given. Now, how to apply these universal laws to manifest your passions and dreams is straightforward, simple, and effective. To begin, start by quieting your mind. Begin to deeply diaphragm breathe with gratitude and I love you statements for a few minutes. That is the first half of your 10 to 20 minute meditation. And then follow and finish with a few minutes of planning your day. This is simply asking your soul with gratitude and appreciation for what you would like to have happen during the day ahead, and specifically for the week or month, including how you'd like events to unfold. It can be as simple as, I give thanks that the perfect solution to this problem presents itself, or I give thanks that the solution is a win-win for both of us. Again, a Google search for making affirmations will help you perfect this form of prayer. This practice of asking for what you want by affirmation and intention at first might be new to you, but will become an essential daily opportunity of co-creating your deepest goals and desires. I ask for meetings to go well, opportunities to unfold, or whatever I'd like to draw to myself. The key to these laws is not to doubt once you've asked. Doubt is in truth a choice and is an act of free will. Remember, it is the only thing that can stop what you ask for from manifesting. I just want to note that the universal law of when you ask it is given is describing how it functions in the miracle realm of harmony and love, where we do not impose our will on others. This law's potential misuse, however, is more the subject of self-interest and the power abuses of the matrix. With that being said, here is a great prayer to invoke aloud, inspired from the teachings of Matt Kahn, to align to the Creator or this miracle realm of love. I call on the highest light to flow through me, guiding my actions, informing all my choices, and coordinating all outcomes in perfect alignment with my heart's most fulfilling desires for the well-being and highest good of all. 9. The following instructions will fine-tune your practice of manifesting miracles. Make sure you ask for guidance or affirm your intentions a few days in a row, mainly to get it instilled in your own consciousness, describing what you need for each request in the most thorough and concise way, and then let it go. After affirming what you want or asking for help, you must wait for guidance or results to show up in the reality around you in the following 3 ways. 1, a sign indicating a step or a direction to take. This can look like an outside message only you could send to yourself, or an outlandish synchronicity occurring that guides you in some direction. Sometimes it comes in the form of hearing the lyrics of a song or reading a sign going by on a bus. Number 2, an intuition, indicating some form of action to take. The type of inner voice we often hear clearly but ignore and later regret. This can be a feeling, hearing an inner voice, or knowing, or receiving a clear hit on a situation from your gut. And number 3, asking to be given the patience to wait for your request to occur without choosing to doubt, and it will be given to you. Just like when you press the Buy Now button on Amazon and then know it will be arriving shortly. If it takes longer to obtain than you think it should, it is only accruing more to the end result, which can take a bit longer as long as you stay confident that it is coming. After that, keenly attuned to look out for guidance in the above manner, just go about your life and witness the world around you morphing to produce opportunities and miracles. As you start to see the results of your efforts unfold, your confidence and practice will take on momentum, and you will increasingly grow aware of the fabrications of the matrix becoming less and less attractive. Always ask during your practice for clarity, guidance, abundance, emotional programs to be shown and resolved, etc., and you will begin to change your timeline to a world of love and fulfillment, manifesting miracles on a daily basis. When you master this practice and are wielding your creator being status, it is like playing a wind instrument with the precision of certainty, focusing on affirming the notes you desire with an infusion of air from your connection to Source within. 10. With this meditation practice, manifesting an awakening to a fulfilling life is the first order of business. But as that is achieved, a second advantage, expanding the mind to the vibration of the soul, will appear within your grasp. The merging of mind and soul is a daily practice of self-love. In the beginning, the mind seeks the soul, but as we grow to realize the higher self is actually the immortal us, we can expand our orientation of self and begin to comfort our battered emotional and mental self with I love you statements, sending them back from our soul downward towards the emotional and physical body. When out of balance, we can start to comfort our minds and hearts from above whenever we need it during the day. This practice of developing the soul-mind connection establishes a path linking third, fourth, and fifth dimensional awareness. Once established and functional, it produces emotional self-sufficiency. Relationships with others will therefore be more balanced by our being nurtured from within and grounded in our own center before reaching out. With practice and mastery, self-sovereignty will become ours because we are now aligned to our own source, extending a bridge of light outward from within. So there is the tutorial in transcript form. I encourage you to give it a try. I use it every day and it is extremely effective in my own life. I would also appreciate your comments down below, and I would also appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you the next time with another tutorial. Have a great week, and don't forget to breathe.